Hey, it didn't land on my leg.
I don't know if I've ever made cat nuggets. I've eaten them, but I don't think I've personally made them.
So, you can ask this. Is cat nuggets actually, like... So, you know, chicken nuggets are nuggets from chicken, right?
Correct.
So are cat nuggets from cat?
I think he means from catfish.
Oh, that makes more sense now.
Yeah, like a catfish fillet chopped into smaller pieces, like a nugget.
Oh.
Yeah.
Heh. Yeah.
Not like Chinese restaurant, you know.
Yeah. Okay, so I gotta tell the story. So we're in.
Set that right there.
Got it. We're in science and talking about how every animal or plant has a scientific name. So all of the countries and all of the different languages go by that name as well as what they call it. They're like, so in America, what do we call this? And we were all like, so, oh yeah, it's like, they were like, alright, so what do we call this here? And she showed a picture to the board, and we were all like, that's a dog. Like, well, in Spanish they call it this or whatever. And so in China they call it, somebody blurts out, food. It wasn't me. I want to make that clear.
Yeah.
Canis familiaritas. Canis familiaritas. Nailed it.
Well, I've definitely heard dogs called like canine.
Canine. I think that's like what you said they mainly call it in German. Canis lupus. Those are wolves.
Werewolf.
Oh.
I saw something on a meme or something the other day, and it basically said, how are giraffes real and unicorns are not? Because which is more believable, a horse with a horn or what they call it, a camel with a 40-foot neck or something like that?
Yeah. Okay. I heard what you said, but I had trouble thinking because I gotta ask this question. Alright. Do y'all take a shower, get a shower, or have a shower? What do y'all say? Like, do y'all go, oh, I'm gonna go take a shower, or oh, I'm gonna go have a shower, I'm gonna go get a shower? I never say have a shower. I either usually say take or get. Usually take. Yeah, I think most people say I take a shower.
I think I usually say I'm gonna hop in the shower.
Oh yeah, you do usually say hop in the shower.
But to be clear, I don't go in there and just hop. Like, I'm not hopping around. I just get in there.
Just me? Yeah, I take a shower.
I usually don't say take a poop. I usually say I'm gonna go boo boo.
I don't say this enough, but a lot of times I say I'm gonna take the Browns to the Super Bowl.
Gotta go boo boo. Gotta go make boom boom.
Well,
Yeah,
kind
came up.
of. Sometimes.
It was,
Number two's brown. Okay, so for people who weren't there at the time, one day we were talking about how like certain numbers got to be certain colors, and we were like, number one has to be red. We couldn't decide if number two was red, green, or blue. I still say it's blue, but then Point jumps in and says, "Nah, number two's brown."
that was a good one.
That was a good one.
But that discussion started with the fact that numbers have genders.
Oh yeah, numbers definitely have genders. I feel like mainly even. I feel like almost every time even is male. Almost every time.
Oh, see, I'm totally opposite. Male is pretty much always odd.
You think males are odd?
Number-wise, yes.
Okay, one has to be male. I mean, one's the like I don't know. I just feel like one has to be male.
One is male, 100%.
Yeah. I feel like two is also male. Three is female. Four probably also female. Five's male. Six female.
See, two is female to me.
Really?
Yeah.
That two might be the most manliest man that ever made. Now seven is that's a girl. Seven is a girl.
Yeah, we're not in the same boat on this discussion at all.
We're not in boat. We're on the boat.
You okay? Something big splashed way out there, like way out there.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I really think though two is up there. Like you're like in the big man thing. You know, you got Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, you got Chuck Norris. I'll even throw you in there because you're my dad. And then you got two. That's how I'm feeling. Like two is up there with Chuck Norris, you, The Rock. Two's in that group.
And nobody said that these had to be, unanimous.
I don't even really know what that word means.
Unanimous?
Yeah.
It means like everybody agrees.
Oh, it has to be everybody agree. I mean, who in here thinks two is male and who thinks two is female? Because the emotional damage.
It's not, but what one was it?
Emotional damage.
What is with this thing?
But two is male. And I will.
Oh, damage!
There it was.
There it is. Hey, how you doing, dude? Do you think two's a dude too, or do you think two's a girl? Like, if you had to give the number two a gender, is two a dude or is two a girl?
Two is also green.
I could see two being either green or blue. It's not red. No matter what people say, it is not red. Now, three is red. Three's either red or green. So I'm gonna go with red. I mean, two's the dudiest dude that ever do. Two's duty.
40 is red. I can deal with that.
I'm cracking myself up over here.
Rod 2 just got a nibble.
What flavor?
It's not even really a debate. It's just people throwing out opinions that are not right.
I still can't get over I said two's duty. It's like, dude.
So this is all based off of an old discussion that we had where numbers have genders. So we had a discussion about that. We feel like numbers have genders, but different people see different genders. But then we talked about numbers also having a color, and he's just real upset about two being a girl.
Two is a dude. I mean, I've said it 100 times. I'll say it again. You got Chuck Norris, you got Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, then you have two up there somewhere. He's there. He. Two is a dude. It's so stupid. Okay, if you're on Team JB and 2 is a dude, then say that 2's a dude. But it's 2 male or female. Y'all gotta tell us in chat.
Is that rod behind you getting nibbled, or are you just banging it around?
I'm probably just banging it.
Gotcha.
I feel like everybody agrees with you, but they don't want to say it because it doesn't matter that much, and they can tell that it matters a lot to me.
Right. You could be right.
Yeah. Chocolate. Oh yeah, we gotta give them flavors now. Number 1, sweet. I think 2's like a chocolate type thing.
If you're gonna do all that, then you also have to do the dad joke. What's brown and sticky?
A stick?
A stick.
Yeah. Oh, I got one for you. What is red and smells like blue paint?
Red paint?
Yeah, red paint. 3 is sour. I can agree with that. Okay, 10 is super salty. Like, 10 is up there with, like, a pure block of salt. Like, 10 is up there with, like, soy sauce and all that. 10 is salty.
Yeah, I've heard that before, too. If it's yellow, let it mellow. If it's brown, flush it down.
Yeah. Umami. See, I don't really know exactly what umami tastes like, but I've heard that it's complicated.
I would agree to the person that said 3 is sour. I agree.
Yeah, I agree with that.
That makes sense to me.
I mean, not like lemon sour, but it's pretty sour.
Makes sense to me.
Whoa. Something just rolled like right up in front of you. 4 is pretty stale. I can agree with that. 4 doesn't taste great. Or 4. But 4 might be a little bit stale. I think 7 is a little bit spicy, like some buffalo wing type vibe. 7 is a little spicy. And I think I could see 1 having that like vanilla flavor. I think Rod 4 got a little nibble.
I thought I heard something, but it might have just been your chair.
You think 1's like a vanilla flavor?
No, probably not.
No. 6 right there. I can see it.
I hadn't really thought about 6. But I think 6 is one of the few even numbers that is male. Oh, 2's getting hit right
Okay,
now.
yeah, I could agree.
Look.
What?
No, over there, behind you, a fish just swirled right by the van. Like right behind you.
Oh. Yeah, I agree. Whatever 1 is, it's definitely sweet. First time I said it was sweet. Second time I said it was vanilla. Then they're saying it's just pure sugar. I can agree. Like, 1 is some sort of sweet thing. It's just sweet.
I think 1 probably tastes like a pretzel stick.
I feel like that's 10. Like a little salty, but not super salty.
Rod 2's been getting some nibbles.
Okay, I can see that. I can see that.
I recently ate steak 3 days in a row. There's not many foods I can eat 3 days in a row.
Yeah.
But steak, no problem.
You know, There's only a couple foods I can eat 3 days in a row. Steak would be one of them. And see, pizza, I could eat every day. It's just I can't eat it twice in the same day. Like, I can't eat pizza for lunch and then dinner. I can't do that. But I could eat pizza for lunch for 5 days straight. Yeah, I mean,
It's funny how that happens when you start assigning genders to numbers.
yeah.
Things just get out of hand. It leads to so many things.
There are a lot of things that we argue about here that should never be argued about.
But this is a safe place to argue about stuff.
Yeah, stupid stuff.
Yes, very stupid stuff.
Very.
We don't argue about anything important.
No, no. Can't. Okay, I got a question for y'all. Are hamburger sandwiches?
Yes.
I would say so.
Appreciate you joining our discussion.
I'm gonna get you with a couple rapid fire questions. Are hot dogs tacos?
Yes.
Okay. Guess I'm gonna keep on going. Who's the best basketball player to ever play? Who's the best basketball player to ever play? Hot dogs or
Ever?
not?
Did you say ever?
Ever.
Jordan.
Jordan. Who's the coolest basketball player to ever play?
The coolest?
Coolest.
Spud Webb.
Hey. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna stop for a second. I agree with Jordan. This is the best basketball player of all time. Don't know the second guy you mentioned. But hot dogs are not tacos.
Spud Webb was your height, then he could dunk. How cool is that?
Really?
Close to it.
So he's just as cool
He
as
was
me.
like
I mean, I
5'8".
can dunk. I mean, not on the 10-foot goal. The other day, I finally hit my first, like, pretty good dunk on the 8-foot goal. Hit it with a little two-hand, and it was the first one where I kind of dunked it, and I could, like, grab the rim for a second and then drop. It was cool. I felt awesome. I felt like Jordan. Okay, so back to this. How are hot dogs tacos?
Because it's carbs on like 3 sides.
Then why aren't tacos hot dogs? Why are hot dogs
Because
tacos?
Taco is the base category.
But why isn't hot dogs the base?
Because they're hot dogs. Steak is a salad.
You sound like Google Jr. and it's making me mad. It's stupid. Steak is not a salad. How is steak a salad?
Because there's no carb.
Because there's no what?
There's no carb.
Yeah. There's no carbs in stew?
Yeah.
What?
If you're using it for food. But drinks don't really count.
Okay. So
Wait, I want to hear more about this hot dog. What did he say about the hot dog? I missed it because we were arguing.
yeah. But the way of serving hot dogs is a regional thing. Other countries don't do hot dogs like that. So what's a pizza?
Pizza?
Yeah.
It's pizza.
Okay, what else falls into the pizza category? Just pizza?
No?
I don't like this. Oh, so it's like one layer bread or carb and
So
then with everything.
Pizza is carb just on one side. You see? just on the bottom there.
So,
So I guess by that,
like
a cake,
I was about to say, so cake is a pizza.
toast, yeah.
Toast is a pizza, cake is a pizza, pizza is a pizza. This is
Flatbread, I agree with that one too.
I don't even want to catch a
Ratu's
fish at this
finally
point.
gonna
I'm
go.
so mad.
I think it's a catfish though. I could be wrong. I may be wrong.
At this point, I don't even want to catch a fish. I'm too mad. Cake is a pie. So, you're telling me this entire...
It doesn't have carbs on both sides.
Okay, thank you.
Like all the way around.
So this entire time I've spent thinking about which is better, cake or pie. They haven't been the same thing. That's good.
I don't feel like they're the same.
That means... Oh,
It is a carb.
it's a carb. It's a decent one too.
It is a carb. I didn't think it was going to be a carb.
Decent one
It's
too.
dark.
It's
Pretty
good.
big too.
That's a good fish.
We're buffering. That's unfortunate. We really shouldn't be here. Should have enough signal.
Okay, pizza rolls are good. You can never go wrong with pizza rolls. I mean, pizza rolls isn't a thing where you're like, oh, for dinner I want to have pizza rolls so bad. But I mean, you can never go wrong with them.
Pizza rolls are tasty for their real food.
This fish is finally fighting. It's decent.
Seems like a real dark color too.
Yeah.
I think I heard that.
That's almost as bad as when I figured out that carp were minnows.
Well, at least grass carp and minnows are common. Also minnows.
I'm not sure.
We caught a bowfin here one time. That was the first time we had ever seen a bowfin. I know other people see them, but we
Okay,
don't
it's not
see
as big
them
as I
much.
thought it was, but he's still nice.
He's pretty darn big, and I can't get him in the net because he came in tail first. He's pretty good size, man.
Yeah, he's not bad.
I mean, he's not.
I thought he was like 20 at first, but he's nice.
He came into the net tail first, so I couldn't get him.
Yeah.
Maybe just. Yeah, there we go.
There we go.
He's pretty
Got
nice. Yeah, I got him. I'm gonna say he's over 10.
Yeah, I think so.
Which is good.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Ow! You big dummy. This thing's kind of fat.
Yeah.
It hurt.
It's not fun getting slapped by carp, huh?
Not really.
I wonder what that feels like. Hey, thank you so much for the 50 bits.
Let's get a weight on him.
Alright.
Oh, good gosh. Because he's kind of fat. The class starts, I think it's the 28th. Whatever the Wednesday close to the 28th is, that's when it starts.
That's fun in my face.
Looking forward to the clash.
This is why we clash.
I'm going with 14 pounds.
You say 14, so closest without going over
Now, I mean, after subtracting 3 pounds for the net.
14.01. Closest without going over.
Wait, what'd you say, 1431?
14.01.
You're just messing with me.
Yeah, closest without going over. Just so you know. That's the rule.
Bigger.
Bigger. Oh!
So 1946 in the net, so
Yes!
it'd be right at 16 and a half.
And more importantly, I won the competition with
And for some reason that scale is sticky.
my guess of 14.01. Just so you know, he had to be 14 exactly for you to win that competition.
I know, because you cheated.
No, you wanted to go first.
16.5 is a good guess. Clearly just a guess. got very dark color on it.
Got me. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do it.
I almost thought it was a buffalo for a minute because it was so dark.
Alright. It's not a bad one. It's heavy. He's a fat one. Pretty nice fish. He's got a nice tail on him. He's a little bit dirty. Alright, well, I'll get him back in the water.
Look where that peckerhead's slapping. Oh.
It's kind of bad. Please don't get me absolutely drenched. Hey, he didn't get me drenched.
Well, that was fun.
Yep.
Smacked me pretty good. It's turning all red.
Yeah, whenever I get like a little poke from catfish, it always swells up a bunch. I think I'm allergic to them.
Yeah, I think that slime probably irritates your skin.
Yeah, so once it like gets inside, it like really swells up.
That happens to me with saltwater catfish. Saltwater catfish will do that to me, but the freshwater usually doesn't.
Oh yeah, so back to the interview. What color is 5?
Blue.
Oh, it's red. Okay, anyways. What's 2 plus 2? Okay. A bit of information that you would give me that I probably don't already know, that you think I should know.
That I think you should know?
Yeah.
Oh, let's think on that.
Could be of anything.
Thank you. Oh,
And so,
wait, I forgot. What was the question again?
so any bit of information that you want to give me that I don't already know, like it could be about anything. It could be a life lesson. It could be just some random facts. Anything at all. I know this might take a little bit of time for you to think, so I'm gonna give you 5 seconds. 10. Answer.
That's not enough time.
Okay, so you're boring and you don't have any information. Alright, got it.
Well, see, that's funny because I was kind of thinking, don't eat the yellow snow. That's what kept popping in my head.
That's a good one. Alright, got
But that wasn't really what I wanted to do. but it
Don't
was
eat the
popping
yellow
in my
snow.
head.
We got it. I want that on a t-shirt, like, quote, Dad, 2026, don't eat the yellow snow.
Maybe I'll think of my real answer
Don't spit in the wind, that's a good one.
at some point.
I'll give you one.
I'm gonna use someone else's quote to give you.
Okay.
Yeah, it's Mark Twain. Or Samuel Clem if you prefer it.
Okay.
But it's don't argue with idiots. They'll bring you down to their level and beat you with experience.
Got it. Alright, I will give you one that you probably don't know that my age will probably want to give it to you. Don't activate King Tower. That's
Don't
it.
activate what?
King Tower.
Don't know what that is.
It's about Clash Royale. That's for the Clash Royale.
Roger, roger.
No, it's right. It scared me because my foot was like right beside me.
Yeah, so the Carpet Clash I think is the 28th. If it's not the 28th, it's the window around. It's the Wednesday around the 28th. How did this one get all slacked up? But we do have a command, I believe it's exclamation class. I think it's been updated. So if you are curious, you can check that. Oh, okay. Thanks, Ozzy. Did rod 3 get hit at some point, or did you hit it with the other rod? Or
I don't know.
it was definitely a little slack when I came over there.
Okay, another question. Somebody asked 50 Cent this. Will Crocs ever be cool?
No,
No.
no. Oh, rod 3 is
Well,
getting
these
hit.
Crocs are about to catch another 80-pound fish.
Maybe rod 3 was getting bites.
They are funkable. They let you get in the water pretty easy. They're waterproof.
Definitely better when they're in 4-wheel drive.
Yeah, they gotta be in 4-wheel drive.
Adventure mode, whatever you want to call it.
You know, you got chill mode, then you got 4-wheel drive. I'll always keep them 4-wheel drive. Except for when I'm like doing something like taking a test or watching TV, then I flip them to. Well, but when I'm watching TV, I usually just take them off. But y'all want to see the real reason that Crocs are so good? See, look, they're on. Now they're off. Back on. Back off. That's the real reason they're really cool.
I can do that with my tennis shoes. I just don't tie them too tight.
Aren't they like falling off?
Yeah. Do I look like I'm running?
The only bad that's fair. Okay. Yeah. The only bad thing is when you want to switch the modes, you gotta take them off and then flip them on and put them back on. I mean, they're easy to flip on and flip off, but then you gotta bend down, take the strap, and flip it.
The Portuguese gremlin is now following.
Hey, thank you so much for following.
That's a good name. I like it.
I like it
So you might want to pull the slack back up out of that.
too. Yes, yeah, they get so dirty, which mine have gotten so dirty that there's no safe on
Walk
them.
through the mud and it just
Mud.
sucks your shoe off.
Get through all the mud, and you can just walk into the water. You just wash them off. Good as new. Except somebody at school today did say that, like, my shoes, they got like some mud and dirt on them, some fish slime that just won't come off whatever I do. So they said my shoes made me look homeless. What's going on for you? Other than the fact that Dad thinks number 2, if we had to pick a gender, is a girl, and he also thinks that a hot dog is a taco. Yeah. Is an ice cream sandwich actually a sandwich?
Yes.
That one I might could agree with you on. Does ice cream and a steak fit in the same category?
No.
Good. Okay. So he's not way out. Wait, do certain desserts fall into the salad category?
I mean, there's like fruit salad, but I don't know if you really consider that
I don't know. It's just there's some things I
like if you say strawberries and whipped cream with sugar, that's salad.
So, but it's not healthy at all. It's like the opposite of healthy with whipped cream and all that.
There was a question about chicken fried something.
Is fried chicken a sandwich?
Only if it's on bread.
Chicken fried chicken. So,
Like the breading that's on the chicken doesn't count as the bread.
so I can spray a bunch of whipped cream on the plate, eat it with a fork, and I can say that I ate a salad.
You could say that.
That is stupid. These actually stupid.
You could say that. I'm not saying that's accurate. I'm just saying you could say that.
This is stupid.
So that, I keep hearing this thing say super stormy set. Is that an emote or something? Like I've heard it a bunch of times.
There is a name that is super stormy.
Well, that makes sense.
Oh, because it's saying super stormy said.
Gotcha. So he added.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Chicken better fried. It's good. Give me fried. We're hitting so many controversial topics today. It's crazy.
See, I'm not in charge of the chat phone today. JB's been doing it, so I'm not following stuff quite as well.
Yeah, I'm struggling today. I need to keep up with it. Alright, fried chicken or grilled chicken? Or baked, I guess you can bake it. Baked and grilled fall in the same category.
I mean, I like grilled chicken, but if you want me to pick, I'm going to pick fried chicken.
Yeah, fried chicken.
But I don't dislike grilled chicken. Well, I say
Spicy
that.
or not spicy?
I'm just not a huge fan of chicken.
What? Okay, you have to rank these three animals from their food. You got cow, you got pig, and you got chicken.
So now, like, I got to get very specific. Because bacon is the best thing ever made.
Okay, so
But my favorite food is steak. Because usually you don't just sit down and eat a bunch of bacon. So I'm going to say
but then you also got, Boston butt and pig.
Boston butt is good, but I still like steak better. But chicken wings are good, but chicken's still third no matter what.
Yeah, chicken's third. Because, I mean, you got a couple things. You got the breast, you got the wings, you got the drumstick, but, I mean, you don't have a whole bunch. Cow, you got ribs, you got steak, you got all kinds of steak. You got steak forever.
See, I'm going to go beef, pork, and then chicken. That's how I'm going.
I might go for number one. You got bacon, you got all kinds of barbecue. Doesn't a brisket even come from? Brisket comes from cow.
Brisket comes from a cow.
Cow. Oh.
Ham and bacon are really good, but
You know what? I'm going with cow.